is okay to be the opposite, pessimistic sometimes?
Yes, so this is a very, very good question. You know, there's a hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ went to see a man.
Mm.
The man was very sick. So the Prophet ﷺ said, you know, did you make dua for something? And the man said, yes, I asked Allah to give any punishment that I would have in the akhirah to me in the dunya. The Prophet ﷺ said, you know, it would have been better for you to say, like Allah says in the Quran, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً. Oh Allah, give me the good in this life and وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ, and the good in the next life as well. The Prophet ﷺ is telling us to be optimistic people. You know, when Yusuf ﷺ was in prison, some of the scholars mention a few narrations in which Yusuf may have said, you know, Allah, I've been in prison for a number of years, because we know he was in prison for bid'a sinin, for a number of years, several years. Okay, and some narrations say that Allah said to him, you know, when you asked for it, you said that asijnu ahabbu ilayya, that prison is more beloved to me than other things they're calling me to. If you had asked for something else, we would have given it to you. Okay, so here again, you know, we have to be very careful for what we ask for. Okay, when we talk about being optimistic, being pessimistic, what do we want? What do we ask for? There's a narration about Sheikh Ali Tantawi, who used to be a chief justice, or qadi, if you like. He said one day he was going to go with some people to meet some other judges in the evening, but for whatever reason he couldn't go. So he decided to walk out of his house, just walking down the street. He heard a sister crying. Okay, and he said, subhanAllah, why are you out at this time crying? She said, my husband, essentially kicked me out of the house. He said, I'm never going to see my children again. So he said, why don't you take your case, your situation to the qadi, to the judge? She said, how can I take my situation to the qadi? Okay, what was the issue? What happened here? What dua do you think this sister had made that she couldn't go to the qadi, but Allah accepted her dua, the qadi came to her? That the qadi found her on the street. And this is the the optimism that one needs to have, because Islam is a religion of hope. Islam is a religion of hope for us, and this world was never really meant to be a complete paradise for us. This world is only a test for us.